She loves Chanel CC, designer belt GG, house full of models GG. How many bottles plenty? How many hating many? Run it up.
First, let me ask y'all this: old ATL or new ATL?
Old ATL.
I say the same thing, and I didn't even get to look at all.
Same thing.
Okay, so what are some things that y'all miss about old Atlanta versus new Atlanta?
I miss the men because back in the old days, the men, I don't know if you guys remember, all the men were fly. And it was just, the energy was different. It was like, you could go into the clubs and people were actually dancing. And the men were like real men.
Yes.
And you didn't need your credit card.
Yeah.
Oh.
You ain't need nothing.
We love that.
Nothing.
We love to hear that.
The men were men.
Yes.
The men approached women.
Yes.
It wasn't like a group of men just
Yes.
sitting there talking.
That's
they
right.
approached women. They bought women drinks. They paid for women to get in the club.
Yep.
It was totally different. Yeah, totally different.
They bring you in with them. It wasn't
Yes.
about they boys. It was about, hey, come on.
And that's what it be about, these dang old they boys.
And then if you had girls with you, who you with?
Everybody.
Well, come on.
Yes.
And then it would buy each of your friends drinks. So it was not
All night.
like it is now.
Yeah.
So when y'all said they had big dick energy, because we just had a episode before this talking about big dick energy, and I feel like that is big energy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Definitely.
So I don't know what's going on now.
I feel like that's how you posting stuff to a woman.
You should. Like, what has happened?
I don't know.
Like, are they spoiled, or is somebody spoiled?
Yeah, I think the guys have gotten spoiled. I think
Yes.
the girls have gone above and beyond,
Yes.
doing what they need to do or what they should be doing,
Yes.
and have spoiled these men to where they're not men anymore.
Yes.
These men are looking for women to take care of
Yes.
them.
And that's so crazy to
Nothing
me.
like that back in the
Yes.
day. Men were men. They
Men.
knew their position, and they
Yes.
did what they needed to do
Alright.
if they were interested in a woman.
Yes.
So do you feel like the women are doing that because they feel like there's not enough good men or black men to be in their selections? We're here in Atlanta, so they say the ratio is like 20-1, and then there's also the gay community here is very large, and then you have the married, and then you have the ones that's in prison, and then you have the ones like.
But we had all that back in the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think it's just desperate. A lot of the girls are desperate and they don't know any better.
Wow.
They don't know their worth. They don't know their worth. They don't know their worth.
That's right. That's right.
These girls are screwing for Happy Meals.
Yes.
Never back in the day.
Yes.
Never
Guys
back in
can
the
do
day.
whatever, and girls will still be there for them, and it's just like, why?
Why?
Why are y'all doing that? Y'all
Yes.
letting them like be the way they are because you're not making them live up to a certain standard.
Exactly.
And so it's sad. Like it's sad for y'all. generation.
They preaching
Yeah.
y'all like. Nah.
Really speaking.
And the thing about it too, you have to look at it. The women are financially doing very well for themselves.
Yes.
They're educated. They have very successful careers. And so these men are like, they come to Atlanta. This is how I feel personally. They come to Atlanta. They know this is like the Mecca. And they're like all these beautiful, successful black women. And the men are like, I'm not trying to be funny, but look like 2s and 3s. And they're getting 8, 9s, and 10s. And it's because these women truly want to be in a relationship, so they're settling.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can agree.
And
Yes.
it's very disappointing because we have friends in our age group that are very beautiful, successful, just doing. Yeah, you did. We were just. Well, yeah, I'm repeating it.
Of course, you were married. First of all, let's say, how long were you married for?
So my ex-husband and I were together for almost 10 years, but married for about 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so I think you kind of touched on it already with the icebreaker game.
Yeah.
Okay. So saying what happened, you guys, did you all grow apart, or was it?
Yeah, listen, I just think that sometimes life happens and we need to be mature enough to accept it and not just keep ourselves in the same run-of-the-mill type of relationship.
Okay.
We're naturally happy. I'm a naturally happy person. If I have to fight to hold on to my happiness because I've allowed someone or introduced someone to my life, then that's wrong. I have to go back and reevaluate the situation.
Gotcha.
Right? And so I think he's a great person. He he gave me butterflies today. It may be a bit weird, but he's engaged now. And so seeing that gave me butterflies, believe it or not. And I'm just very happy and ecstatic for the both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's
Congratulations.
And that's good. But you know what?
Love
That
it.
speaks to maturity because a lot of people can't get out of a situation and still want their spouse or their previous significant other to be happy. So that speaks to like your character.
Yeah, no, we all deserve happiness. It just didn't happen with us. We had happy times, but it wasn't enough for everlasting.
Everlasting. Okay.
Yeah.
So I gotta add some astrology to it. What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus, baby. Big energy.
Okay.
When's your birthday?
May 13th.
Baby, I'm May 18th.
What's so weird? That's a good girl right there. That's a good girl right there.
All right. Okay. I had to ask. That's for the rest of our questions.
Yeah, we like to
but-
know zodiac
Yeah,
signs.
yeah, yeah.
I felt that fool.
I see that. Big bull, baby. Big bull.
Come on.
Felt that. That's big.
Okay, so let's see. What would you say was one of the biggest highlights with being married versus?
Just always having someone there who you can share things with, share your ideas, share your thoughts. Someone who could just enjoy where you are in your space, right? I think the security of just always having someone there, even if it's not at its best time or the relationship is not at its most happiest time.
Okay.
Just the fact that someone is there. That's why a lot of times people stay in bad marriages because it's just they're used to having that person there. It doesn't matter if it's dysfunctional. It doesn't matter if it's not making them happy.
Yeah.
They can depend on the fact that this person is there. Well, that wasn't enough for me.
Yeah.
I like that.
And so, but with that, like you were it's a difference. You were in the limelight. So how was that with you being a public eye?
Well, I had to really evaluate the situation. Listen, I am all for happiness,
Right.
True happiness, self-worth, self-value. And I didn't know what was going to happen with my career. The name of the show that I'm on, as you all know, is Married to Medicine. Now, granted, I have my degree in biology and a minor in chemistry. Never been a slow bitch, ever.
Ever.
Ever. And not only that, I was in medical device sales when I entered in the arena of television. I sold capital equipment to doctors at the hospital. Yeah. ER, please. Perfectly. But with moving forward many years later, I did not know what was going to happen with my career.
Right.
We see a lot of the people, a lot of the girls who is like, damn, they like me on the show, but they don't like me on the show because I may yield more attention than them. So you hear a lot like, why she still on the show? She not married. I mean, it's married.
Right, the
Baby, I'm
hate.
helping you secure your bag. Be quiet.
Hello.
Please.
That part.
So if you're smart, but the anger and the hatred is just permeating. But what I'm simply saying is, for me, a lot of times when being, hold on, I just got off track for a second because I done roasted some bitches. Hold on.
That is
Okay.
That is okay.
Yeah.
So basically just being in the limelight.
Right. So the deal was, I was unsure.
Okay.
Right? I was unsure about like what it's going to do to my career, like what's going to happen now. But I didn't care. My happiness outweighed everything across
else,
the board,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
And so I made a distinct decision to file for divorce. I was not going to stay in an unhappy marriage. I was not going to stay in a marriage to say, I'm married to a doctor.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I'm married to, hey,
Right.
I'm married to a doctor. I'm somebody. See, I was somebody when I came into this world. So it's a different setup. So it's a different setup. So for me, I was just like, Quad, this is not working for you. And if it's not working for you, it's most certainly not working for him.
Yeah.
He would never pull the trigger. I said, you got to do it. And so, granted, I never knew what was going to happen. Maybe they would cancel me and say, oh, well, Miss Quad, you're not married anymore to medicine. And so, girl, we're going to have to just let you go. We'll find something later for you. You're great on the show. We love you. But we'll find something later for you. I took that chance because my happiness meant more to me than money.
I'm telling you, you
That's when that's the one right there. But that's when you have peace though.
If I don't get no bigger.
And that's why they say don't settle.
Ain't
Don't
get no
say
bigger,
y'all.
bitch. I'm losing fat tomorrow.
Okay, so I got Miss Peter.
I have a question.
Yes.
So how did you adjust to being single from being married?
How did I
Was it a
adjust?
big adjustment for you, or did you take your time?
A big adjustment. It was different. It was different when I went from sharing a home with my ex-husband to being at home by myself, right? With me and the two girls, Chloe and Kari at the time. God rest in peace. Chloe is passed on. But it was, I remember one time saying, man, am I lonely? And God said to me, "You're not lonely, baby. You're at peace." And so when I got that word, I was all right.
Yeah, that's my favorite word.
And that was a word.
Y'all know that's my favorite word. Peace, baby.
Let me chill, but
I've been shot a little bit now. Hold
That
on
was
now.
look.
It's real life, baby. This is real life. Yeah, this is real life.
So I have to ask this. I'm the slutty one out of the group.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm the disclaimer.
As long as you know who you are.
Hey, slut.
As long as you know who you are.
But I was in an 80, whatever, y'all.
I mean, at least you know your name.
But-
You know your name.
But no. Seriously, how long? So after when the papers were signed, when was your like first good nut? Was it like a week later?
No.
A day later?
No, baby, no.
2 months later?
Honey,
She
baby.
just told
Baby,
me she don't give it up like that.
You are a big slut.
But that's the thing. Like you've been confined for all these years.
Big old freak.
Hey,
Big booty, big old tree.
I'm gonna make you wait for the dick.
No. You ain't gonna make nobody wait, baby, because you see it.
I have standards.
Standards in waiting. Are they running congruent? Are they running congruent or parallel? I don't know.
Oh my God.
But it's good though. That's the
Great
most
question.
important.
For me, it took a while because when I first came out of my marriage, I was like Glorilla, FR, So that's, I ain't got to worry.
We're gonna have to pay any more bars, but yeah.
Girl, shouts out to my M-Town girl. But I came across like that, so I was kind of a recluse in a sense. I was like, I'm not really interested right now, and so it took a while before I could even wrap my mind around it, even seeing someone. And so for a moment, I said, okay, let me work on me. Right? Let me take an introspective look at Miss Quad. Because I wasn't perfect in the marriage either, so get into that. Right? I probably could have gave grace in areas that I didn't.
Yeah.
Right? And so it took me a minute. Right? And I said, maybe about, because I left 2018, divorce was final in 2019, and so now we're in 2022, approaching 2023. So I've not been dating since for a long time. 2021, I got into dating. So it took me a while. Damn. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's how it was.
That's healthy.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
So that's like a 3-year wait of a good nut?
I ain't say I ain't get good nuts, baby.
But
She said that.
Now you do know she could probably deliver
Hold on.
With the rose.
I don't know, with another counterpart. That's what I mean. Because you get a good nut by yourself.
I do that all the time. It's very frequent. I have a freaking flyer mouth with the vibrator. You know what I'm saying? And I do well. I do well with it because guess what? 2-3 minutes is done. I don't hear nobody snoring.
All that extra.
See, all that snoring and shit in my nice bed started snoring. I can't. Why you snoring? And then I gotta sit up and look at you. And I need to.
And you gotta find a way to put them out.
No, then I have to leave my nice bedroom and go to one of the guest rooms. Why are we doing that? And so it took me a minute. I got your ass on the way. So it took me a minute. I'm okay with being able to please myself, getting in tune with myself, knowing how to touch and please me. And I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm not running up a high body count. I'm just not. And I'm not putting a feather in anybody's head to say, I slept with Miss Quad. Bitch, you lied. You did not.
Not.
You lying.
So, I'm single at the moment. Working in a lot, I'm working a lot and doing my little thing. But since I met Josette over here, and I have yet to meet our kids, this thing may change for me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You play way too much.
Y'all, he a huge flirt.
Why
Oh my God.
Flirt.
Oh my God. Anyways, all right. My relationship status. Oh my God.
Tell them the truth, girl. Tell them the truth.
No, I'm just doing me. I'm doing me. I'm focusing on me, myself.
Oh
and
boy, we heard that before.
I'm
focused on me.
Yes. That's my relationship status. I'm focusing on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But why are you single? Like, why? Like, both of you. Like, why are y'all single to this day? Is it a choice or is it something you're not ready? Like, what? You're starting with Mr. Gray.
Well, first of all, somebody seen me with your ass last week. fucking with me.
I get my niggas the bitches. Now that he wasn't with me. He was
Anybody said, yeah, I ever catch you with Jeremy's ass.
He would have a bitch if he was
One
with me.
woman threatened to run my ass off.
I'm Mr. Hollywood, y'all. So you better
He's Mr.
get
Hollywood.
him together.
Hey, don't get me wrong.
Get him together.
Jeremy's my boy. He's cool. He's like family. You know what I'm saying? But somebody did see me with his ass, and I was trying to explain that shit.
Privilege.
That's it. So they won't talk to you because you was with him?
Yeah, no. Jeremy's cool. They see him in family photos, and he's Sheree's friend. He's Sheree's friend.
He's Sheree's friend.
We just tolerate his ass.
I cannot.
He still ain't answer the question, y'all.
But the reason why I'm single, I'm an empty nester. My kids is gone. They grown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm doing my thing. Shit, 5 whips a bike in the driveway. Shit, I'm taking trips. You know what I'm saying? I'm spoiling myself. I'm like Josh said. I'm looking out for me. I have nobody to share none of this with.
You ain't got nobody to share with? Why?
Because you ain't came over, girl.
Oh my God. Here you go.
Okay.
See? And you see how that's coming across to her as you just being a flirt.
He is flirting.
Yeah,
flirt.
he is a
Men
big
can
flirt.
flirt. I mean, if we don't, y'all ain't gonna say shit to us. It's tough for a man. Now I know we're in Atlanta, and I know it's a lot of women here. A lot of y'all on, y'all on that me thing. Y'all need to get up that selfish stuff because men.
It's not selfish.
Listen, we always come to the table bringing what we have up front. Y'all be coming up like, well, I don't know, and I'm just doing me, and I'll give you my number, but. We so tired of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It is 17-1 in here. Y'all better start acting like it. Because listen, I can have anybody I really want if I pursue them enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, not being cocky or nothing, but y'all women, I know men holler at y'all all the time, and every time you walk at the door, somebody catcalling at you, and you put on that tight shit to get it. You want the attention, but you only want it from certain people. Y'all need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying not dress the way you want.
I disagree.
But don't come out here with your booty shorts on and tell me something. I'm just trying to do me. I don't nobody want to hear that shit.
So why we can't wear our comfortable clothes and just be
but when
free?
a man approaches you and say, "Hey, Josh said, you know what I'm saying? I noticed you over there. I would like to buy you a drink. Maybe
But yeah,
get to know
you can buy me a
get your
drink.
number. Yeah, you quick to take the drink and the food, but y'all don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? You need to stop using men.
But you offered.
Listen, I will offer,
Videographer is
but
agreeing with
that
him.
comes with a possibility of us getting to know each other.
I've been out plenty of times where a guy offered to pay for my drink and my food, and I allowed him.
If I offer you some drugs, you gonna take that too?
No.
All right, then. So you know what you're taking.
Right.
So you know what you're taking, and you're gonna benefit from without no.
So you're
strings
telling me
attached.
if you buy me a drink, I'm obligated to give you my number.
I'm telling you this: if you meet a man and you're not really attracted, you're not even show interest of this type of person.
Oh, I'm gonna let you know.
But you will still
I'ma let
take
you
a dinner
know.
and a drink, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you're basically using him knowing he has nothing coming. You
So
guys need to stop doing that.
You saying they should
You know what I'm saying?
decline the offer of if you're not interested with that person?
I'm saying this. You already know if you have any kind of physical attraction to a person that you just meet. Men know it, we know it. And even if that person is attracted to you and you sort of like, he's not your type, you haven't met him, you don't know his personality, so you already prejudged him physically, which is cool. If that's not the type of person you like physically, that's cool. But don't lead the man on by taking drinks and food from him because we feel, and you understand why men get mad.
Wow.
And then they might turn around and stalk you because you have used
That's
him.
what you wanted to do.
Stalkers.
Okay.
You
So
chose to
you
buy
saying-
me a drink and buy me food. I didn't
So you can't
pressure
refuse
you.
it. You can refuse it and be upfront and say, hey, I'm really not interested. For my benefit, I will not allow you to buy me a drink. I can buy my own because you're always reminding us, I can buy my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, buy your own shit now. You know what I'm saying? We tired of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, folks out there in Wonderland, where y'all at, men, listen, this is the problem. This is the problem. Women don't really think about how men feel when we try to date somebody and then we get rejected. It's fine. We used to it. But if I date 5 women in a month and I maybe spend $200, $300 on each one of those dates, Y'all don't think that I'm out of fucking $5,000 damn dollars somewhere down the line, but all of y'all ain't even interested in me.
Okay,
so
that's
true,
a different
though.
story,
That's
though.
true, though.
So this,
Yeah,
and
I
that's-
agree with that, but that's
That
a
is
whole
reality,
different
yeah.
story. I wouldn't
it's
even
the
play with
same
you like
story.
that, though.
It's the same story, and the same story is you don't see it because you was only on one date. I'm talking about how y'all don't think about how the man feels when y'all use him and he has nothing coming in the beginning and you know it.
Listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Be
saying?
submissive in the bedroom.
Submissive.
It's like, you don't think alpha man could be some like
First and foremost, the submission word
'Cause I've
comes
seen
through.
it before.
Listen, the submission to me, and only in my opinion, it comes through when you're in a monogamous relationship, right? And when you're in a marriage,
right?
All right, girlfriend and boyfriend and two fuck partners, ain't no submission in that. It's give and take.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I'll be submissive to my wife. You know what I'm saying? If she want, hey, if she wanted on the balcony, hey, I'm gonna go to the balcony and give it to her.
Okay.
But if I walk in the damn house at 9 o'clock at night and she's sitting there in a negligee, telling me some drop them drawers, I'm like, bitch, you don't get your ass over there and sit down some damn well. You don't ever tell me to drop my goddamn drawer. I'm about to go take me a shower. When I get out, you better get ready. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell me what the fuck to do. You don't drop my drawers. Do I look like a little boy to you? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no fucking guard animals on.
What if she says
That's so damn funny, baby.
Listen, it's sexy until that nigga take off running in a fight. It's the same nigga you pull down his pants, and now he won't help you goddamn get out of your little situation. Listen, y'all want an alpha male like y'all claim y'all want? Don't think alpha men, they don't change. I'm an alpha male today. I'm an alpha male tomorrow. If you jump in my face talking crazy, I'm still an alpha male.
Yeah,
What makes you think I get submissive when you want me to?
Yeah.
You want me to kick that nigga ass and just talk to you? You want me to pull his gun out and beat the shit out of him? Wait a minute. Let me get this point across. You want me to do all this to this man and I don't even know? You want me to risk my freedom in my life? Alpha. You want to risk my freedom in my life and then you want to turn around and try to emasculate me with your mouth and you don't think I'm not still an alpha male? Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I'm going to let you talk. But hold on. You guys got to understand that men are alpha all the time. You know what I'm saying? I want an alpha male. So that means you must really know how to control your mouth because alpha male don't take a lot of shit from people.
Right.
Not men, not women, not
that's a point.
anyone. So
That's a point.
sometimes, even though he can control himself, but you jump in his face and you talking to me like the nigga is down the street that you wanted me to kill for your ass, but you gonna turn around and talk to me crazy.
Yeah.
See what an alpha male do to you. But a lot of them are locked up for shit like this because we don't distinguish. This is the good line out of the bunch, and the rest of them, you can talk crazy and come in and out and do what you want.
Right.
Yo, if you want an alpha male, respect that he's an alpha male. He'll kick your ass too.
Oh, sure.
Even though he'll take responsibility.
Domestic violence.
We do not
or-
condone.
We're not talking violence. We're not talking about men hitting women.
Yeah.
But I'm saying women that think they're alpha, they do the same thing to other women. They be want to fight each other. It's like, what? Y'all lost y'all femininity.
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all be challenging people with your mouth. And you got to know how to turn that off. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't like people talking to them.
But a lot of women be speaking like
crazy.
niggas. I see it. I grew up with it. I see it. My mama, my aunts, they had mouths like niggas. And so if a man come up to you like the way they come at you, it's like, damn, or you like you said, the nigga from down the street.
It's a turn off.
It's a turn off.
It's a turn off.
Yeah.
And it's a sexual turn off. You know, you can't be boisterous to me and expect me to be attracted to you because you so boisterous. I'm like, dude, you act like a dude.
Yeah.
I told several girls that I've met, no, you act like a dude.
Ask the question.
Y'all know I am a preacher.
Starting with whoever you want.
Don't you be lying.
Michelle Mabel.
That's the question, the whole panel. That's it. We're gonna end it.
And that's it.
Michelle Mabel, have you ever did a threesome with a woman?
Ooh. That's for you. She looked at you.
Oh!
No, she looked at her.
Oh, wait, pause.
Go ahead.
So, last question. So let me just say this.
I love the way.
You said it was Michelle.
I love it the way she slipped.
Another question in.
So let me just say this, you guys. You know, no offense to anyone and what you like sexually,
Okay.
but for Ashley Nicole, I love penetration. I do not like to share my partner because I feel like if I have to share my partner, I might punch them in the fucking face or their bitch. So for that, I don't do the threesome. Can we go to my next party to the right of me?
Heard.
Okay, the question was, have I ever had a threesome with a female? I've had an experience
Was it
with
good?
additional females in the room.
I was just watching.
What? Did you penetrate?
The videographer like, wait, what?
Did you
Yeah.
penetrate?
What does that mean, sir?
No, I didn't technically penetrate, but it was just
So did you lick it?
I
Did
can
you eat?
actually
I'm
watch.
perplexed.
No, I technically
I'm
watch.
perplexed.
I watch as two grown as beautiful females
More imagery.
and gentlemen just enjoying themselves. And I was enjoying the experience.
So you the voyeur.
I can be. For
Y'all can do that too at the adult play party October 13th. And we are accepting masquerade masks for your VIP purchasers.
We
Plug
are.
it. And it's her turn. Her turn.
His turn.
Wait, wait a
Money,
minute,
your
Paul. Did somebody in the audience say they want to watch?
No, big bags. Big bags is her turn. We gonna close it out.
Big bag.
Money bags. Come on.
Mr. Hollis.
Come on, babe.
No, it's you.
Take the floor. What?
It's you.
It's you.
We have mama in the building. Yo,
It don't matter.
They are
It
setting
don't.
me up.
But wait, you didn't think about your mama when you started asking her questions.
Videographer got jokes.
Wait. This is our third recording for the night. You didn't think about your mama when she sat right here and you asked her all them questions. No, don't do Miss Sheree like that. Answer the question.
Say it like you really do. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
I'm gonna say it with my chest. Answer the question.
You said with your response, beautiful. You got it.
Wait.
Oh, you scared,
Big
babe?
response. You got it.
Bag.
Bags, you scared?
Safe.
I'm gonna have to change my name to Big Bag.
Bags, you scared?
Bags.
Big
Y'all
bag.
make me sound like a little gangster killer.
Bags, you scared?
What is it? Huh?
I'm not gonna fight with y'all, but I'm gonna stay this.
Right.
Oh God, here she go.
I'm gonna have to plead the fifth, like Miss Sheree Whitfield did when she was on him. And
She about to get us.
I gave mama a response. Plead the fifth.
Wait.
Your turn.
No, wait a minute, y'all. Let's let Miss Quan finish.
No. Plead.
Y'all
It's
don't know.
pleaded.
Don't do that to my friend.
Let's let Miss Quan finish.
Oh, you gonna scoop it up like that?
I love feisty.
Like that. You got the best mama really breathing on this earth. She got your baby in every type of capacity. She never makes judgment on you. That's like she allowed.
But why she ain't answer all them questions?
No, she allowed you to ask her a million fucking questions. No, you had.
How about we have a mother-daughter session?
Right. You come up here and answer the question too. She pleaded the fifth on like 2 questions that we had.
I like three.
So audiences, you can
I like
see
three.
who likes to give what. Like,
Oh, three on them.
like be subliminal. Come on, something.
Just give us a little bit.
Something.
Just give us a little bit, friend.
Something.
It was the plead for me.
It was a plea. Okay.
Something.
She plead.
Plead.
We gonna let her plead. We gonna go to Miss Hollywood.
Okay, y'all. This is back when I was in the closet.
And you been out, man.
I'm out. The door is open. The door is open.
Yes, honey.
Y'all get me out.
Yo, I got to go.
But why you know you want it? Like,
Y'all wrong.
I got some good dick now.
And Miss Quad got us out into all
I
our
got some
business.
appetizing dick now.
Miss Quad, you got us out into all our business, and you been eating it. You been got everybody. You just had us to all our business.
Look at that walk too. Look at that walk. She said she got to walk. She said she got to walk on her. She said she got to walk on her.
And the way you walk, look.
I ain't know you had to walk like that though. I ain't know you had to walk like that. I ain't know you had to walk like that.
She's sexy. Ow.
Okay, Sam.
And I love it. I'm crazy too.
You done, babe?
But yeah. Basically, y'all, it was college. My ex-girlfriend and we had a moment, but she didn't know what was going on. She thought she wanted to have a train on her. Oh, but I was interested in the other guy.
Did you and the other guy do anything?
Eventually.
Oh wow, that's
Wait, I got a question. I got wait.
To
pause.
be continued.
This is so serious. If he picked up what he just said, he asked me. He said, "Is that so and so?" Please edit it out. Please edit it out.
I did. I fucked up. I did a
Please.
name drop. I did a name
He did
drop.
a whole name drop that will count me.
missed the name drop.
Please.
It's right there.
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
And
you.
we ain't signed no NDAs, so yeah, we gotta.
All right, so we're gonna get ready to wrap this thing on up. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of A Little Kiss and Tell.
Guess what? Bye.
See you next Sunday. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Don't be scared, let your head down. Give your body all it needs, yeah. Just give it to me, baby, yeah. And we gon' see how we make love on the sheet. Take this ride to Pluto with finesse like Bruno. Give you this love that you want. Make it last all night, cause you know. Cause you know it's gonna be a fun ride. Now we're here, take over. Show me how bad you wanna. Give me that love that I want. Gotta keep me craving it.